a beautiful chicken, cashew and coconut dish. I'm Russell Phipps and this is my channel, Manna with Spice. This particular dish I have made is not chili hot, but you can make it as hot as you like it. This dish is so new that I haven't named it, but if you can think of a name, then please leave it in the comments below. Let's get on with the ingredients. 1 kilo of chicken thighs, cut them approximately into thirds. Personally, I would remove the skin but leave the bone on. It gives far more flavour to the dish. We now need to make the marinade. A tablespoon of coriander. Just want to crush these. We do not want to turn them into a powder. You can actually smell the aroma coming off of these. Coriander is in there. We now add the juice of half a lemon. Tablespoon of Kashmiri chili powder, half a teaspoon to 3/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric. We'll mix that in. We want the milk and cream mixed together from the equivalent of 1 coconut. And you want to put about half of that in. And then, using your hands, thoroughly mix it. Now, the reason I used a spatula first of all to do this was purely that because I'd put the turmeric and Kashmiri chili powder in, it would lump if you put your hands on it. Once you've mixed that in, add the ginger garlic paste. I'll put a link up here to an updated video that I haven't quite finished yet, but it shows you the different ways on how to paste garlic and ginger. There is a unique way of doing it, so watch the video. A good teaspoon. When I say that, it's equivalent to a tablespoon really. And again, mix that in. Leave this to the side at room temperature. Next, we need to chop up some red onion. Finely chop this as we actually want to make it into a gravy, so we want to break down fairly quickly. I'll put a link up here to a video that I have produced on the different ways that I cut onions. The other ingredients you're going to need 2 sprigs of fresh curry leaves or 30 dry curry leaves, black mustard seed, salt. For the whole garam masala, 1 star anise, half a mace, 1 Taj pepper or Indian bay leaf, 4 to 6 cardamom, and you just want to crush them like that so the ends are split. About 80 grams of cashew nuts. Now, don't go and spend a load of money trying to buy expensive ones. Broken ones are just as good because we're going to put boiling water on them, let them soak until we're ready. We'll then turn them into a paste. Tomatoes. Now, I'm using canned tomatoes because in the UK, the salad tomatoes have absolutely no flavour whatsoever. You want the equivalent of about 3 to 4 whole tomatoes finely chopped, which is a 14-ounce, 400-gram tin. And 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee. Do not worry if you haven't got all the ingredients written down. I will be putting them in the description below for this recipe. High flame, 2 tablespoons of ghee. Test it with a few of the mustard seeds. When they start to crackle, you know it's going to be hot enough. About a tablespoon of mustard seed. You can see they're starting to froth and crackle. Put in the leaves and they'll start spitting, hence the reason why I've just put a bit of a lid on. Now add the whole garam masala and just fry that for about 30 seconds till the aroma of the spices is given off. Add the onions, reduce the heat to medium and cover. And you want to sweat those for about 5 to 10 minutes. We don't want them to brown, but we want them just to start to caramelise. 7 minutes have passed and I have been stirring this on and off. And they're just starting to go brown on the edges. So it's time to add tomatoes. I'm just going to break these up. So at this point you add about a teaspoon of salt or to your own personal liking. Now we want to reduce this right down till we get a thick masala and the oil starts to separate from the tomatoes. Again, that's going to take anything between 8 and 10 minutes. It's taken about 12 minutes. We've got quite a thick masala. The juices from the marinade, not the chicken. Mix that in. and you want to cook that on low for about 5 minutes. After the 5 minutes, remove the whole garam masala if you so wish. By keeping it on low, we now add all the chicken. Thoroughly mix that, increase the heat slightly, and we bring it to a simmer and cover it and cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. During this time, I will paste the cashew nuts that have been soaking in hot water. Well, I have been stirring this occasionally. That looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm now going to cook this for another 5 minutes uncovered. Right, the 5 minutes are up, and the masala, the gravy should I say, there's still a fair bit of it. Add the pasted cashews, and I'm just going to let that cook for a little bit longer, and depending on how thick the gravy is will depend on whether I actually add more coconut milk or not, and obviously the flavour. So let me test it. Oh, that is nice. That is very nice. I don't want to put too much in. I'm now going to turn that off, partly cover it, and just let that stand like that for about 10 minutes. Please let me know what you think of this dish. If you have any comments or any questions, then please leave them below. Thank you for watching. I have a number of other videos that I will be producing over the next couple of weeks, so please stay tuned.